our YouTube channel later. So if you need to go back and screenshot anything that I share, I welcome you to do that. I wanted to just go through some of our awesome products with you tonight, specifically the best way to get started with Young Living. And I know some of you may be brand new and others of you may need a little more review. So I made it, let's see, I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm having trouble making my presentation load. See if I can get that going. I know that some of you might need a little review, so I tried to make a presentation that was interactive and fun, even for those of you who've been with us for a while. So welcome to tonight's presentation. Let me make sure my screen sharing is paused. So let me see if I can figure out how to bring that back. Okay. Don't want to pause. I want you to see what I'm looking at. How's that? Can you see that now? Okay, good. All right, so this is a little bit of the fall edition of Essential Oils 101. Some of these graphics come from things I found on the interwebs, including Facebook and a website called Grow Workspace. So hopefully this is really informative to you, especially if this is your very first time. Go ahead and drop in the chat if this is your first time joining us, because we would love to welcome you. All right, so without further ado, I once heard recently by a pediatrician that burning a scented candle for an hour can be the equivalent of smoking a single cigarette in terms of contact or secondhand smoke. And so one of the things that I gave up 15 years ago when we started using, actually, I probably wouldn't say I gave it up right away, but these are battery operated candles behind me. And I stopped really burning candles in my home for scent. I found that the cost benefit analysis was just too great for my family. I had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at the time. And so now I've switched all of my scents in the home to Young Living oils and diffusers, minus a couple of teenage colognes and perfumes. Let's just be real. Now they're older and they like to smell like their friends. But diffusers are running 24/7 in our homes, and those support our immune systems, our respiratory, our emotions. They definitely cleanse the air and make things smell divine all at the same time. So we love that we've made that switch and have really seen the benefits of that as well. Here's a quick diffuser balm recipe. For those of you who've never made a diffuser balm, you can use an empty 5 milliliter bottle. So like I said, some of this is going to be for those of you who've been around a while. I also bought these cute little 2 ounce, I don't know if you can still see me. I bought these little 2 ounce bottles on Amazon with a little dropper lid. So I could put some of my oils into this, probably not this recipe in particular, since a 5 ml bottle holds about 80 to 100 drops. I would probably have to cut it in at least half. But orange, so I got all these out tonight thinking of fall. Orange, cinnamon bark, clove, nutmeg, and ginger. So it's like your best thieves and digest blend mixed together. We'll get to those in a second. But then when you add all the oils to one bottle, then all you have to do is take your little dropper and drop 5 drops into the diffuser, add your water, and you're good to go. Now, behind me also, you'll see I have a Ningxia red bottle on my counter, and that's because I fill the Ningxia bottles with water, and then I use those to refill my diffuser. Sometimes I even put these oils right into the water so that they're pre-mixed and easy to pour out of that empty Ningxia bottle. So little hack there from my home to yours. All right, let's keep going. Shall we? Yay. Okay. So what are essential oils? This is really key for those of you who are just joining us for the first time. We know that, can you still see my screen if I do that? You guys good? Okay, so we know that essential oils are the lifeblood of a plant. If they're grown in the right conditions, harvested at the right time, and distilled properly, so we use steam distilling, that can aid in keeping our bodies healthy, well, and happy, which is how our bodies were intended to be. So these are teeny tiny molecules, which is what makes it so nice to diffuse into the air, that those molecules pass through our tissues and directly into our cells. Our systems are super effective and can transport molecules all over our bodies within a matter of minutes. Young Living is the company that we represent. We have over 27 years of industry leadership. I think we're closing in on the 28th year. 25 seed to seal farms around the world. Y'all, we do triplicate testing, and there's been a ton of research and claims and posts going up and science from our science department being shared widely on Facebook to show that. I was actually at one of our farms in January where I got to speak with one of the scientists who was so glad to work for a company who really wanted real results and didn't want her to fake results like the company that she'd been with before. Now, she wasn't necessarily with an essential oils company, but she was asked to cut the bottom line by making sure the numbers all made sense. And she said, that's not what I found at Young Living, and we test everything 3 times before we can send it on the truck to shipping it down to Utah for bottling and distribution. But we have over 600, probably more, changing life products we serve globally, and we impact lives through our Young Living Foundation, which is a nonprofit arm of Young Living that's completely funded by your donations, our customer donations, as well as outside donations. Our seed to seal promise guarantees that from the moment the seed is planted in the ground till the time it is cultivated, weeded, harvested, all of that, we have taken every step necessary to ensure the best quality product. In fact, I was just talking to my brother today about one of our products, our beloved new products that has been out of stock for a while, and that's our collagen product. But we are waiting for the best marine collagen to become available without overpopulating or over harvesting the source that's available to us. So we are good stewards of the earth and the earth's resources. So I feel really, really good about that, and I'm willing to wait for collagen as a result. We've made a global impact founded by Gary Young. There you can see in different farms around the world, as he has made not just farms in other countries, but relationships in the communities where those are. You can use essential oils topically, aromatically, and internally and dietarily. Actually, our presentation in a minute is going to be sort of split up that way. So if you have not gotten your premium starter kit, that's definitely something to take note of with how we recommend the initial use of these products. But then as you do your own research and decide what makes the most sense for you and your family, you may choose to kind of modify how you use the products. But topically, we typically say to dilute. Oh, maybe this is on the next slide. Do we have a safety slide? Maybe not. I'll go back. So topically, we say put 2 to 3 drops of essential oil on the desired area and massage it in. That's like if I'm rubbing my shoulders down with lavender or Panaway after an arm workout. I might add a little bit of V6 oil or coconut oil, or even a high-grade paraben-free lotion to my skin to just sort of help move that around and really drive it into my skin. Aromatically, obviously, you can use your diffuser, but you can also just put the oils in the palms of your hands and smell them. And then for internal and dietary use, there is a difference in the oils and how they're labeled. The white labeled oils are indicated for internal use, while the solid colored labels are intended for aromatic and topical use. They are the same oil in both bottles, but they are labeled differently. You can also add these into little capsules. You can add them into your Nixture Red, into water, into yogurt, etc. So remember that I am not a doctor. I'm just a concerned consumer like some of you who has made a decision to live a healthier lifestyle and focus really on helping others realize that as well. This information should not be substituted for good medical advice. Obviously, consult your healthcare provider as you are making decisions to live a more natural lifestyle. They certainly have ideas that they've heard of that they can work in conjunction with yours to bring you the best health to you and your family. Our community is open to all, no matter where you fall in that whole line. We welcome you. We just want you to feel comfortable to ask questions and learn alongside of us. All right, so these are the oils that come in the premium starter kit. And like I said, the rest of this presentation is kind of divided. I'll throw in some different fall recipes for you, but it's really divided between the 12 most popular oils from Young Living, including the ones that you can use topically, aromatically, and internally. So the first thing to let you know about, let's talk about diffusing for a second. This collection, and I actually have ginger snaps and I'll just play it one more time, ginger snaps and the cider blends diffusing behind me right now. This was a flash offering that happened at the beginning of September. Some of you may have gotten these, and if you know someone who has them, ask them for a free sample. I think that's a great way for you to transition from using maybe the smelly candles that you used to use or air fresheners to a more natural approach with these custom blends for the diffuser. So there's Cozy Cabin, there's some sort of cider. I cannot remember the name of it at the moment. Somebody can put it in the chat for you. And then there's a ginger snap scent as well. But if you missed out, you're not alone. You can totally, I'll tell you at the end, I think I'll be able to tell you at the end what oils you can order along with your premium starter kit in order to make some of those fall scents. And as you've seen, I've already listed out some of them in that first diffuser balm recipe that I gave you. So real quickly, let's talk about some oils that you can use topically. Lavender is one of those that I find that I'm picking up on a constant basis to just sort of freshen my skin is the best way I can say it. Obviously, it can be used for the reasons that are on the screen in front of you. But I like just applying a little lavender after I've been outside on my cheeks, on my shoulders, especially if I've gotten too much sun. I really find lavender to be calming, so I've been diffusing it regularly, but honestly, lavender is one that I really spend more time putting directly on my skin than I do really much of else. Next is frankincense. Somebody joked, actually my niece was giving me a hard time today about how old I am, and I'm getting so old now. Well, I have frankincense in my back pocket, and frank is awesome for skincare. So if you are someone who would like a more balanced skin tone, this is one I would highly recommend. I've always had blemish prone skin. I still get oily from time to time, but in the afternoon, I can just put a couple drops of frankincense. Now that I've used it for a long time, I don't dilute it as much, but I can just put a couple drops of frankincense and pat it over my face to just help with some of that oiliness, as well as just sort of level out my skin. I do add, actually it's in the serums that I use from Young Living for my face care at night, but it's also really simple to just use a couple of drops with some jojoba oil. It's spelled Jojoba. Jojoba oil is fantastic for a normal pH balanced skin tone. Panaway is one that I would not take internally and I would not diffuse, mostly because I find it to be one of our most valued oils, and I don't want, and I know the benefits are to ease muscles that have been overworked. So I find a lot of benefit. Actually, the one that I have here, I've got my kit Panaway, but the one I have next to my desk is this Panaway, and I actually put one of our aroma fitments on the top of it so that it makes it really easy when I'm sitting at my desk and feeling exhausted at the end of a day to just rub it onto those tight muscles in the back of my neck with ease. And I don't have to, really touch it, and my keyboard's okay, and I'm good to go. All right, so Panaway would be what I would recommend to someone who's looking for just sort of relief to muscles. All right, so I told you I would give you some recipes, some fall recipes along the way. This is a pumpkin spice sugar scrub. So speaking of oils that are safe to put on, I would just recommend, if you are going to make this sugar scrub, that you make sure you have enough coconut oil. Like, don't skimp on the coconut oil, because cinnamon bark in particular is really, really hot oil, and it can turn your skin kind of a red color, and especially mixed in a hot tub. If you're using it in the tub or in the shower, you might find some redness on your skin. So make sure that you've got the recipe intact, enough coconut oil to help dilute the cinnamon bark, but then also add clove, ginger, cardamom, and nutmeg to make that pumpkin spice scent. And you could add it to a little 4-ounce mason jar, put a little bow on it, and hand it to a friend for a lovely fall gift, or maybe a host gift for your Thanksgiving holiday that's coming up. Next is the oil of Raven. Now we're switching into oils that I prefer to diffuse. Obviously you can put Raven right on your chest if you choose to, but Raven is great in the diffuser, or I'll give you another hot tip. You can put it on a wet washcloth and stick it in your shower and create a spa-like atmosphere in your shower. As somebody who enjoys spas and massages, this is a great way to transform my own bathroom into a great place where I can breathe really deeply and I can just rest and relax after a hard workout in the morning, or if I need to rest before bed. But note at the bottom of this slide, it says it may give you that boost of energy and motivation you need to conquer the day. It is very invigorating because it is a blend of eucalyptus oils as well as wintergreen oil to just help kind of drive in that great respiratory care. All right, so another or aromatic recipe. This is a pumpkin spice room spray. Are you catching on? Cinnamon bark, clove, nutmeg, ginger, and orange are great oils to have on hand for all of your fall needs. And I actually had to go borrow some cardamom. I'm actually having to borrow it from a neighbor because I've run out. I was using it in my tea last winter and I guess I never replaced it. So my order goes in a couple of days and I'll be sure to add cardamom to that order. And I do a monthly order so I can update that with the oils that I want. So this is a room spray. Throw them into a spray bottle, add a little bit of witch hazel or vodka, and top it with distilled water with these oils, and then you can use it in your bathroom instead of the toxic, toxic air fresheners that we sometimes use in bathrooms, like potpourri spray, right? All right, another oil you can diffuse or you can put it on, and I actually enjoy putting this one on the bottoms of my feet, is the oil of Valor. Valor, I find, really balances me, and it is named Valor because the blend purportedly was put on soldiers before they went into battle, Roman soldiers. So you can imagine the ancient underpinnings of these products and just how long some of these aromatics and spices have blessed our world and our bodies. The next one is Peace and Calming. Last night I happened to pick this one up. It was perfect timing. I was feeling kind of anxious and I was trying to settle for the night, and I found Peace and Calming on my table, kind of mixed in with some other oils, and I was able to open it, put a couple drops on. I cupped my hands over my nose and mouth, and I just took like 3 deep breaths in. And as I breathed it in, I thought about how the Peace and Calming was bringing that feeling through my whole body. And I was just able to sort of center and reset for the rest of my evening. It does offer a very peaceful environment. Some people are turned off by the patchouli that's in it, but I think it's very calming, and it's just a delightful oil to either breathe in or to put into your diffuser. Stress Away is the last, I think the last one of these emotional type oils. I'm really into this, you guys. I groove on emotions and oils. I just think that there's a huge amount of value in using essential oils to help center us, especially when so many people are feeling lost, they're feeling depressed, they're feeling out of sorts, they don't feel like they used to. I really think essential oils are helping restore our emotional core by helping shift the things in our neocortex and in our limbic system just by breathing the oils in. So Stress Away is another one that I put a roller top on a lot of times, or I buy the roll-on that is not in this kit, but you can add on separately because I just find it to be very calming and relaxing, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Kind of a Calgon take me away option. All right, so here are 2 other recipes. Oh, nope, just one. Oh, I thought I had a second one over here. Huh, wonder where that went. All right, so this is a pumpkin spice foaming hand soap that you can make. Use cat steel soap and vitamin E oil, and then add in those cinnamon bark, nutmeg, clove, and orange. And when you add those to an empty foaming hand dispenser and top that with distilled water, then you can use that to cleanse your hands. Remember, it just takes soap and water really to really clean our hands. I know there's a lot of talk in the marketplace now about antibacterial this or that, but truly just giving people soap and water changes an entire community to be healthier. So let's keep that in mind as we are facing germs this fall. All right, let's talk about our Vitality line that comes in this kit. Lemon Vitality is awesome. It tastes refreshing, like lemons, without the dirty, the dirty outsides, right? Without the pulp, just a drop of lemon juice or lemon vitality oil is really great for your digestive system as well, and supports the immune system. I'll just throw in there that lemon oil. It also comes with the solid colored label, and I really like to diffuse this one. So it's just very fresh and uplifting. Peppermint vitality can be added to tea, actually, or under the tongue, especially if you're experiencing any sort of gastrointestinal discomfort. I also find it very invigorating. I leave it in my fanny pack when I travel because I want quick access to it. If something smells, I just put a couple drops underneath my nose. If I kind of feeling unsettled about the trip or about something I ate, I can just rub a little bit on my belly, but I can also use it internally as well. Digest is a blend. You see the ginger in the picture there, and that's because that's what you smell when you open Digest. Some people say it smells like a spice cabinet. It's also very effective for supporting and cleansing the digestive system. Guys, without a doubt, this one works in I wouldn't say an instant, but pretty close to support your wellness choices. And especially if you've eaten too much of the wrong thing, Digest is a great one to have. And it's always in my supplement pack when I'm traveling. Next is Citrus Fresh Vitality. This is lemon, lime, tangerine, all mixed in with a little bit of spearmint. It just offers a variety of citrus flavor to whatever you're doing. So it really is a great oil to diffuse, but also because this is the Vitality line, just know that it does have cleansing properties. And of course, you could put it in a perfume or something that you're wearing, but do keep in mind that all citrus oils are sun resistant is the wrong word. Why can't I come up with what it is? You don't want to wear them in the sun. That's all I got. Solar, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. All right, Thieves Vitality. Thieves is one of our favorite oils. It was one of the first ones I fell in love with. Like I said, I had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old at the time. So we would go to the park, we would go to the soft play area at the mall, we would get dirty and gross. And I would just take any Thieves product, really wipe my kids like down with it from head to toe. I diluted the oil when we first started using it. I'd put it on the bottoms of their feet because it wouldn't bother their skin down there, because it did support the antioxidant it did support their overall immune system. You can add it to a cup of tea to help support that immune system as it's labeled here in the Vitality line. But do check out more of our classes on Thieves and the low tox lifestyle. I think you'll really be surprised at what an effective replacement this is for, I don't know, over the counter or home remedies. Ningxia Red, actually I have mine here. It's diluted a little bit with water. I've been doing a juice cleanse the last few days, and Ningxia never left my regimen. It's really important to me to have normal energy levels and good eye health. This gives me a lot of great wellness. I've been drinking it for like 14, 15 years now. We're going to do an energy challenge in October. Be looking for more information about that, including the Ningxia Red class that's coming up in 2 weeks on September 29th. You can join us for more info about Ningxia. Here's some information about, remember I told you I sprayed down my kids with anything and everything Thieves, the hand sanitizer as well as the spray. You can take a picture of this. Just know it's definitely one of my favorite products. I also have one of each of these in my car and in my little fanny pack, a hand sanitizer. So when I'm on the go, I don't have to worry about finding a place to wash my hands and keeping clean. A lot of people find, and you can come to our onboarding class the first Thursday in October to learn more about transfer buying. But what I found as a single mom when I first started using oils was that I was saving money every month because I wasn't just walking into Target and trying to find random cleaning products, supplements, things to support my kids, protein powders, and obviously essential oils. When I ordered from my own store every month, I saved because I was only ordering, 50 to 100 PV, which kept me on budget for my personal income at the time. So I just feel really grateful as you look at this list, and the person who invited you to the class tonight can give you more information on this. Just think about all the things that you can replace in your cupboards to live a more low tox lifestyle. If you join our loyalty rewards program, that means that you order on a monthly basis, at least $50 a month. You can change that to be whatever it is. I've referenced that a couple of times tonight. You do get 10 free points every time you order at that 100 PV level. And it's really awesome for you to join that and start to earn percentages back in your monthly purchases. Honestly, I've been earning 25% back now for so long. I almost take it for granted that I can rack up 100, 200, 300 points free. I'm stockpiling them now to save them for the holidays so that I can grab products that I'm going to make, give, share with others for the holiday season. When you do order on loyalty rewards, you're also open to getting more of our amazing products for free. If you notice here at the 300 PV level, if you find that you're going to get the kit, you're going to add in these oils that we've been talking about for the fall wellness, plus an extra diffuser because you know that one won't be enough for your home. You might hit that 300 PV level, and all of a sudden now you've got a bottle of Inner Defense, one of our greatest supplements for supporting immune system, Sniffles, which is already pre-diluted for kids who are experiencing colds, Breathe Again Thieves, and RC, 3 powerhouse blends of 15 mils that you really want to have on hand for the fall season, especially as kids have gone back to school and are bringing home all the germs from where they go to school. So why would you want to join our team? We offer classes like this every week. We have an exclusive members only Facebook group. We're very educational and intentional, and we are a welcoming and inclusive community that's here to support you. If you do choose to share Young Living because you found the value in that, we invite you to get on the call after this. You just have to visit this great website that I'm going to tell you about in just a second because I didn't pull it up in time. I believe I did post it today. Let's see. So I know I've got her content here. Here she is. You're going to go to zoom.learnaboutyl.com. That's the website you're going to go after this to learn a little bit more about what it means to be a brand partner and share essential oils and make a few $100s a month in part-time hours. But if you're ready just to be a customer, we invite you to go to youngliving.com, fill your shopping cart with all the products that you want, unlock that discount by filling up to 100 PV or adding an item to loyalty rewards. And then that way you can get started on your wellness journey, commit to it for 3 months, see how you like it. You can always say no to the loyalty rewards, but you'll still remain a customer. And then remember to ask the person who invited you tonight for their referral number or look them up by their name so that you can make sure that you join their team. By then, you will join our team. That's how this works. And this is one big happy family. We're super grateful that you're here and ready to be part of our community. We have been in business now seriously for 10 years, helping others live their healthiest lives and build successful businesses. And we are so glad that you joined us tonight. And I hope this has answered all of your questions. And I will throw in there, I want to just read to you real quickly because you can add on those oils that I told you about tonight: nutmeg, orange, cinnamon bark, and actually this one has Christmas spirit and vanilla. All 5 of those oils totaled together equal $101.50. So if you decide that the kit and the diffuser aren't for you and you want to sort of piecemeal your first order together, that nutmeg, orange, Christmas spirit, cinnamon bark, and vanilla totaled together is $101.50 on that PV. That would be your own create your own custom bundle. Ask the person who invited you to send you their wish list for that bundle so that it's super simple for you to add those products to your cart and get started today. We can't wait to see you on the inside at the Lifestyle Group. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.